Today is a very exciting day because if you were to navigate your way over to the lovely shop here and you head to the recommended area, you would see that there is a certain skin for a certain character. That character just so happens to be my favorite character in the entire game. If you couldn't tell by everything in my profile picture being Hu Tao, the fact that Hu Tao is C1 with her weapon and triple crowned. I'm a bit of a Hu Tao fan, so I'm going to be needing to acquire that outfit because it looks very, very pretty. Buying an outfit in itself is not that great of a video, going to be kind of short. I'm going to mess around some builds for my Hu Tao because at the moment I have been running her on a Crimson Witch build with this team. And while that does work, she will do a little bit more damage if you run her on a Marachose build, just because you could stack more crit damage on her and normal charge attack stuff and all that good stuff. So I am going to be hunting around for some Marachose pieces and seeing if I can make some good stuff there. Don't know if I have great pieces, but we can artifact strongbox some stuff and see what happens. But before we mess around with the builds, I do need to acquire her skin because it looks so pretty and I want it so bad. So credit card time. And now with the dollary dues being spent, let me acquire this beautiful skin. So gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty. If we go into the dressing room now, boom. Hu Tao's skin has been acquired. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. The sunglasses on her head just look so cool. I love it. I am definitely going to be using Hu Tao a lot more now because normally I've been using Arlecchino because she's stronger. But I don't care now. Aesthetics over abilities. And now with Hu Tao's skin acquired, let's go put some effort into building her properly or better or differently is probably the better word there because I don't know if this is going to be stronger. Now let me do some Marachose runs because I need pieces and we are currently lacking that. I would still like a little bit of EM would be nice. That's actually perfect. Double crit EM, HP Sands. That literally could not be better for Hu Tao. Ooh, you know what? ER. That's actually a really nice looking piece. We just want to roll a absolute boatload of crit damage. Just give me all of it into crit damage. Or I guess crit rate, that works as well. I do really like how they've added in this thing now with the how many times you've rolled into each stat and also the recommended stats. It's actually really nice. More crit damage? Yes, please and thank you. And energy recharge. Now for flowers, that's where we may have a problem because I am lacking quite a bit. I see potential in that piece. Wait a minute. That has potential. I was going to say because it's going to be really hard to find a good goblet, but we could have a good goblet on our hands if things go well. My goodness, that's a good electro damage piece. And that is a pretty good feather. Could be slightly better. Maybe that ER could be an EM, but it's acceptable. I'll take it. Very, very even rolls there. Can we hit a crit damage, please? We do, 22%. I think I'm going to take that for now. I think that is going to be the best option. Our other thing is 29% with 7 crit rate, but the other stats are garbage and ER is slightly better than that. We have a pyro damage goblet here, which could roll really nice if we hit a crit damage. Please, crit damage. Defense and flat defense at that. Yeah, no thank you. I'm good. I will pass on that. Now this piece, if we roll EM, then it is usable. Please hit EM. Attack. I will still roll it. What is Amber running? 44% EM. Not the greatest crit stats though. I could probably do that with this piece, but I would need some more EM on some other stuff because we do want Hu Tao to have a reasonably high amount of EM. Again, we just want to hit crit damage, please. HP percent. It's okay. I think HP is a doable stat, but it is certainly not the best piece. This piece would be much nicer. We'll see. We have a feather for her and we have a sands for her. If I can get one of these two, or those two, then I'll be sweet and go off piece. Oh my, that's a feather. We already have a good one, but that is a very nice feather. That one could also be good. I might roll it. Okay, potential. It's got stats. So does that one. I actually find it almost harder to get flowers than some other things. Like I've found recently that my luck for flowers has not been very good, and normally they're easier to get. Can we see a EM defense percent? Let's just see what this one rolls. It is basically required to roll a crit rate attack percent. Let me test something really quick, actually. If we yo this piece, crit damage, EM, HP percent, and then we put her on a pyro damage goblet. Yep, that one. And just a crit damage circlet. What does that put her crit rate? At 19. And even with this, that's not going to do much. So we're going to need a lot more crit rate than that. So I do kind of need double crit on this. So I think that'll be an option. Or have to be our only option because we're not getting much else. Okay, back to the artifact strongbox. This is now our last strongbox run. We get nothing. So let's see. I don't think we're actually looking too good. It does appear like this is going to be our best circlet. And we somehow managed to dodge crit rate entirely. That'll be our best piece. It would have been nice for that to hit crit rate, but it didn't. So can we see a crit rate here, please? Defense percent. Well, that's definitely better. That just leaves us with a off-piece pyro damage circlet to hopefully make up for all of our problems. This Marichose currently puts us at 37 EM, 31 to 290. That 31 will turn into 38, which then will bring that to 60, round up 70. So about 70 crit rate, which is okay to 290, which, you know, it's something. Although 37 EM is not exactly what I want to see. But I guess we can just try it out and see what happens. Let's go to the Marichose domain and we will test out damage there. Because then maybe we can get a better Marichose piece there. Because at the moment, my circlet, my flower, and my goblet, which is off piece, which it'll work, but circlet and flower need a lot of work. So, damage. I am seeing... I don't know what I'm seeing. Is that like a 40k maybe? I didn't see anything there somehow. There's definitely some numbers, and it's definitely some bigger numbers, but I don't think it's quite bigger than what it used to be. Burst damage. Burst is 125, so we can already tell you we're not doing... That was a 70k. 40k. Yeah, not doing as much damage as we did before, which I'm pretty sure is just down to the fact that we have no EM. Yeah, I mean, it's 68k instead of 70ks. And if we look at our stats at the moment, we're at to 346. Where did that come from? Where the hell did 346 crit damage come from? Because we definitely didn't have that. We had 290. Who's giving us that much crit damage? Surely not Farina. I don't think Farina does that. I don't think Farina gives you more crit damage. She gives you more elemental damage, but I don't think crit damage. Well, yeah, we're getting a lot of crit damage from somewhere. So that's definitely helping, but our EM is low. So maybe I change one of the pieces that have no EM to a piece with EM, and then we get our EM slightly higher. Do we have one here with EM? We do, but there's no crit rate on it, and that's something we do need. We want no crit damage, but crit rate. Okay, a little bit more EM. What does that change her EM to? 37. Did I not swap the artifact over? No, I didn't. That still only brings us to 75, which is better than nothing, but, you know, it would be nice to be a little bit higher. Damage. Is that 100k? Okay, never mind. We're definitely doing more damage. What are our stats? 69. Nice. To 346, basically. You know what? It could be worse. We did do 100k, I'm pretty sure I saw there. I would really like to fix up that flower. And possibly a circlet. If we just get some more EM, just slightly more EM on some things, while still being able to increase our crit damage, that'd be perfect. Artifacts don't like me, so that's not going to happen. There is also the option of the artifact crafting thingy, whatever it's called. Let me do this last run, and if we don't get anything good, I could probably craft up a flower, because that's our problem area. I could make a flower with the artifact crafter thingy. Hopefully that rolls well. We can have a better flower. And then it doesn't really matter if all the other pieces are garbage because at least the flower's good. Very, very copium build, but hey, if it works, it works. Well, no good pieces from there. So let's go try our luck crafting the artifact. I don't like our luck, but we can give it a shot. I'd really like to be able to select 3 of these, but I cannot, which then annoyingly does leave us down to luck. So now it's deciding whether I want to go crit rate, crit damage, or crit damage, crit rate, or crit damage EM, or, you know, crit rate EM. How much does it cost to make this? It costs 3 for a circlet, 2 for a sands, 4 for a goblet, and then 1 for each of these. I could craft a circlet, because then I could select this to be crit damage, because we get enough crit rates from Marichose. Then I could have crit rate here, and EM. Then hopefully it rolls well. You know what? Let's craft that piece. This has potential to go really bad, because there's defense on there. And whenever there's defense on there, the game likes to hit that quite a lot. Let's have a look, shall we? What do we roll into? We roll into ER. Don't hate it. Just want to hit crit rate EM a lot. EM, okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. Good, good. Now crit rate. More EM. That's great, I love it. Crit rate. Defense. I told you, if there's defense, it's going to roll into defense at least once. Can we please hit a crit rate? Energy recharge. No crit rate. It works. It works. 32. Yeah. Okay. It has potential. This is such a copium build, but we're gonna run with it. What does that put us at stat-wise? 100 EM. That's what I wanted. Minimum of 100. 31 290. Well, that does fix our stats a little bit. That's not the button I meant to press. It is slightly better in terms of EM. More closer to what I wanted. I wanted at least 100. Let me now compare this build to the Crimson build to see what we're looking at. In terms of stats, we have 37,000 HP, 1,700 attack, 103 EM, 31 to 290. What does that compare to our other build with Crimson? With Crimson Witch, we have 35,000 HP, basically the same amount of attack, 131 EM, 52 to 290. The crit damage literally does not change. Crit rate will go up. EM slightly lower, but we have slightly higher HP. I think they kind of balance each other out, to be honest. I think we will do more with Marichose now. Just purely because of the way that Marichose works with Farina teams. I think Marichose is going to be stronger because they do sort of compare to each other. Some will lose some stats, but they'll make it up in others. I'm still so surprised that we have exactly 290.6 on both builds. That's very, very surprising. Whatever the case is, our Hu Tao looks very, very pretty now. So that's going to be really hard for me to swap back to our old skin because it looks so different. This skin, right? Yeah. Sunglasses, the white little hat and everything. Boom, this skin. They look like 2 entirely different characters almost, which I do like. I think if you're going to make a new skin... Oh, Xbox wings. I forgot about them. But I do like that. If you're going to make a new skin, make it very, very different. Because like, if you look at Kaching's, it's not too awfully different. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's still pretty similar in terms of aesthetics and color and everything. Same goes for Fischl's skin. This one is a little bit different, but they still share pretty similar features except for the crown. Like when you go to Hu Tao's, it is very, very, very different skin. And I like that. I also like that about like Shenhe and Klee and Ayaka's skin. Because they're very, very different to their base skin. I don't know. I just figure if you're going to pay for a skin, make it look like an entirely new character. Anyway, Masanori's dying really quickly, which is not great because I need to get damage tests with Hu Tao. But 80Ks I think I saw there. More 80Ks, even more 80Ks. There's a lot of numbers going on there, and I didn't see any of them. I think I saw some 80Ks, but that was about it. That is actually still way more damage than what we were doing with Crimson. I think about 75 was our Crimson sort of average. That is more damage, so we are successfully doing what I set out to do, which is rare. Normally, I don't do that when I do these kind of videos. Yeah, well, there's definitely more damage being done, and with, obviously, C1 and South Homer, helps out that a lot. I could also run Xing Cho on Emblem. Not Emblem, he's already on Emblem. On Noblesse, because then we get lovely, lovely buffs, and we like buffs. They make our damage very, very large. Now he's on Noblesse with incredible stats, but yeah, I don't need stats from him. He's there for Hydra application. That's about it. You do notice though, if you don't have any Hydra application with Hu Tao, her damage just doesn't exist. Like there's just straight up nothing. Hit Scaramouche right now. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, well now let's do some damage. Jean to that, to Xing Cho, to Hu Tao Burst, which does 300k. So I didn't get to see any of her other damage. I was hoping for normal attack damage testing, but no, we're just gonna nuke him before that. Let me leave. I'll redo it. I do actually want to see what we do with normal attack damage, but you know, 300 and I think it might have been 70 something K off the burst. I didn't see it. I just saw a really big number starting with 3, which is very good. Like very, very good. Because normally we hit like 270 or 250. So more damage. That's a good sign. Although I do kind of need to test out normal attack damage because that's what I have been testing everything else off of. And this is why we need Xing Qiu on the team, because Farina's Hydra application is okay, but it's not good enough to consistently vaporize on every one of Hu Tao's hits. So you do need a Xing Qiu for that reason, which is why I think this team works really, really well. Obviously, I'm not great at this game, so I could be entirely wrong, but I'm assuming it's pretty good, considering I've seen other people play it. So Farina into Farina, then Jean to Jean, do one of them to them, and now normal Hu Tao, normal attacks. 147k normal attacks. Yeah, I think we're doing just a little bit more damage than last time, you know? I think just a little bit more. I'll take that. That's actually, I'll happily take that. That is much, much, much more damage than Hu Tao was previously doing, which means the Hu Tao team in the Abyss should work better, because normally it sucks and doesn't do that great really, because Arlecchino outshines everything. It's just Arlecchino is just too absurdly strong. But she hits about 70 to 100k normal attacks. Hu Tao will do similar damage, although just not as regular. So that's some pretty solid damage from Hu Tao. I mean, she's one of the best pyro DPS in the game, so I'd expect that, but I'm pretty happy with that. And having her doing that damage in this gorgeous skin is another very, very, very big bonus. Anyway, enough blabbering and admiring Hu Tao's very, very gorgeous new outfit. I am going to leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I 100% very, very much did. If you like this video, go check out the video I pulled for Hu Tao like 2 years ago or something. It was actually surprisingly decent. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Good. Bye.